Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play End of the Gungeon with me, Pentahybrid. We're going to be playing as the Convict today. I figure we can rotate out. We'll go maybe Hunter, Convict, Pilot, Marine, in that order until we I don't know. Maybe we'll just do that for this foreseeable future. I don't know. First and foremost, I'd just like to thank everybody for the support on the first episode of the series. It was pretty great to wake up and see all of you guys just loving the series, welcoming Gungeon back to the channel, or for some of you maybe to the channel for the first time, if you're relatively new here. And it's really exciting to see people accept Gungeon. Gungeon's such a fine game, such a great game. It feels good to play it. It's going to give me an opportunity, like I said, to, well, hopefully get better at the game again. Think about the people who were very kind in saying that I was, well, you're already good at the game. Yeah, maybe I'm better than I think I am, but such is the way of life when you think you're bad at, when you're so used to being at a certain skill level of something, and then all of a sudden you're just not anymore. That's, oh, well, there you go. That's solid damage right there, I think. It's a good bit of early damage there. No, what was I just saying? Freaking, you think you're at a certain skill level, and all of a sudden, boom, you're just gonna walk into damage. He's gonna take it anyway, so we'll just reload with that. Sawn-off is pretty good for like a starting weapon. However, it is one of those guns that I would much rather for the Convict use it on a boss fight, even though it's not really the best boss weapon. Get these grenade boys out of here. There is no run button, Penta. Stop thinking there's a run button. I'm playing a little too much Spelunky lately. Every game might as well have a freaking run button now. More health if I need it. I could option Webley at play. I know I always pronounce it weird. In fact, I pronounce it differently each time, it seems. No, not in there. Also, the people that were commenting like tips and tricks on the game. As much as I appreciate that stuff, you gotta realize that I might be starting on a fresh new file, but I do have hundreds of hours, or over 100 of hours, into this game already, and I've kind of molded myself into my own, perhaps silly way of playing the game. That being, I have a very specific way of looking for secret rooms. I don't really care too much about secret rooms as much as I don't prioritize them as much in Gungeon as like I do in, you know, games like Nuclear Throne or Isaac or any of those types of games. In Gungeon, a secret room can save a run, but it can also be just basically a waste of a blank, unfortunately. You would not believe how many secret rooms in Gungeon I have encountered that were just a half heart on the floor. But then again, much like the randomized aspects of the game, some of those secret rooms are, whew, they're a beauty. You open them up and it's, you know, 3 unlocked chests and 2 pieces of armor, and it's just like, well, you know, this was worth 1 blank, I think. Or it's really nice when you open up the secret room and you get your blank back aside or with something else. So the revolver, the Convict's gun, is, I would say, the second best starting pistol amongst all the characters. It is a revolver, which means that you can spam shoot it and offer yourself a much faster firing speed. The downside of the Convict's revolver is it's only got 5 shots before you have to reload. So if we can come across the drum clip, one of the items we got, ooh, that's the Siren. Siren is real good. Siren might turn into our room clear. Actually, you know what? Sawn-off could be our room clear. I think I'd much rather use the Siren on a boss fight. Toss a Molotov, depending on if it's the Bullet King or not. There, speaking of our boss fight, we could fight him first, but another little piece of inside info about my specific playstyle of Gungeon. Unlike Isaac, where I'm very, you know, min-maxy and, you know, fighting the boss early is actually like a benefit to the floor. In Gungeon, it's kind of the opposite. In Gungeon, you want to fight the boss pretty much last. So there's our heart bottle, which is something we unlocked last time. It's an HP upgrade. However, I think I'm going to just purchase the key and the armor. I have a very basic, generic playstyle in Gungeon where I generally just... Keys and armor are of the utmost importance to me. So here we go, here we go. This is our boy... I was about to call him the Gungeon Eagle, which is not at all his name. That's actually a weapon you can get in this game. Oh, well, oh, that was awful damage. That was very, very silly damage to take. Not only did I ruin our armor we just purchased, but we also took another additional half heart on top of that. I really gotta... The blunderbuss as well is just not good. I am going to shoot this. There is an option for maybe a Sir Junkin or something out of this. It is a passive item, however. Or an active item. Shit, the compass is not good. Compass is not good. If there was a shop here, I would definitely sell it. That is very unfortunate. I do have 2 blanks, so I'm going to check. I've checked in here. It could be attached to the shop, or it could be in here. So we'll check the shop real quick as well. There it is. And we get our blank back, like I said. I get my blank back and a half heart. It's sometimes, you know, they're just not worth the effort, unfortunately. So pretty bad first floor aside from getting the siren. Aside from getting the siren, not a very good first floor. Stupid damage, lost our piece of armor, which means we basically spent 25 cents for nothing. In fact, we actually spent 50 cents for nothing because we also did not take the compass. So a very bad floor. Let's hope we can recover from this. What that really involves is hoping to get better drops, honestly. Like maybe our coolness factor could help us out with getting some decent drops here instead of we didn't really get many drops on that first floor. We got a couple of, I think we got 2 half hearts that dropped, but that's about it. Sawnoff is very good up close. Some of these enemies I don't want to be up close though. I'm gonna shoot him into there. There's a, speaking of drops, oh, that key drop. I should not have picked it up because I'll most likely be taking the, oh, god damn it. Now I'm all turned around. I've been playing too much Spelunky, man. I got my dodge button wrong. That was a very silly damage to take. Very silly damage to take. Wow. Come on, Penta. Oh, Spelunky. It's a great game, but it's not what you're playing right now, dude. Toasted. Nice part about the comic is she's got that whole Samson aspect of her. Once you take damage, you have the enraging photo, which gives you a damage boost for the next, I believe, like 20 seconds or some odd number like that. But either way, it's a good item, but it's definitely not one of those items that's going to be like, oh, it's going to save your run. It's not like, you know, plus accuracy or, you know, discounts at shops or the Corgi, for that matter, with the Hunter. Probably the weakest of these starting items of the character. Starts with a very good pistol, and the Sawnoff isn't bad. However, you have to take into consideration that was very stupid. What are you doing? I take into consideration that the starting item is not very good. That was awful. Okay, Penta. Blunderbuss isn't bad. I just don't, for a charge weapon, it's not my favorite. Sorry, I got a little choked up there. Didn't really know what to say. And also Molotov throwing, I got to get a little better at in this game, because not with the controller it becomes a little harder to throw the Molotov, because I have to be aiming in the direction and hit right trigger at the same time. Just gonna let you do your thing. I think my phone is done charging. It just, screen just lit up. That's generally what that means. I'm gonna let you guys get hit here. I don't need to be over here. So in comparison to our last run, which was, you know, hilariously actually a very good run. Excuse me? You're gonna have to explain that to me. I don't know what I got hit by there. There's a very good chance that this is going to be just an HP upgrade. I'll take it, but like a red chest, though, with an HP up in it. That's... Well, that didn't work very well, because that was the wrong button. It's Y, you dumbass. You can change your weapon with Y and preserve your charge. That's what I was trying to do there, and I accidentally hit the wrong button because I'm not playing the same game anymore. What have we got in here? We got some of these boys. We got some bullet sharks, which are going to eventually be part of a quest. But right now, they're just a nuisance standing in our way of glory. Hey, unlike Cuphead, I can actually roll and then keep my charge. What a great system. I heard you do more damage if you actually hit the bad guy, though, Penta. Alright, this is getting out of hand. Thank you. Alright, well, you know, this is a very, very good shop. I'm going to buy the keys. I realize that you're probably shaking your head at me. Penta, stop. You got 4 keys. What are you doing? Stop purchasing keys, but... It's just the way I do things. I like to... How do I say this? Is it the Colt 45? No, it's a trick gun. It's not very good. I'm gonna still use the sawn-off for room clearing. What was I trying to say? I would rather end up with more guns, or, you know, too many guns. And, oh, it's the holster. I don't think the... The next time he does his laser, I can move out of the way. Actually, I'm going to do it now. Because if there's one boss I know I can flawless, it's the freaking beholster. Come on, baby. Shop, really not good use of my blank there. I would have much rather used it for a potential secret room, but I would rather get an HP upgrade and potentially an item, which could be the crutch. Hilarious! Thank you, game. 2 runs in a row, back-to-back runs, giving me the crutch. Like, you're just not good at this game, Senor Penta. I don't know why I made him Spanish. I'm not quite sure, but... Oh, yeah, I use the sawn-off. Blunderbuss could be great, but... Moving down to floor 3, the black powder mines with 5 keys, 19 casings, a somewhat okay armament of guns. However, the guns themselves aren't exactly star-studded, but sometimes you're not going to get the best guns in the world. You got to make what works work. I mean, the last run we had pretty bad guns in all honesty. Like I said, even during the run itself, I was like, these are not the best guns in the game. They're not very good, but we made them work. We made what we needed to work. And sometimes that's all you've got to do, is just take what the game gives you and, you know, end up fighting the dragon on your first run back into the YouTube series. So, in all honesty, not too upset about that. What's this guy? So he just knock bullets back. Oh my lord. Okay, that's the first time I fought him. Okay, we are now officially out of our sauna, which means I'm going to switch to our blunderbuss. I roll! Fuck me, man! I'm so bad, man. Stop walking into shit. This is the #1 rule of Penta, man. I am trapped in a corner, and I hate everything about it. Okay. Nope, don't you goddamn dare. No! Okay, we can salvage this. But as an abundantly clear, I don't like the convict. I think the convict is probably my least favorite character with the pilot as well. I don't like either of them. Get those guys out of the way first so that I can focus on big in here. Just gotta make sure that I don't get caught by a stray shot. There we go. Gives me another key, 6 keys. All right, we just gotta find a way to use these keys before everything collapses around our feet. And honestly, yes, I will. Gas mask. Breathe deep. Have I gotten the gas mask before? Is that a thing that I have? Prevents poison damage. Useful if terrifying piece of equipment. One size fits all. Yeah, I've had the gas mask before, I'm sure. I got 3 blanks. Nope, not in there. Okay, it was probably the stupid blank usage there, considering I have explored like 2% of the map. But I got 2 extra blanks. I'm not too worried about it. Get out of here, Twitter. Those guys are not fun. Those guys are not fun. I had to concentrate there a little more than normal. You... Try and stay behind this table. Okay. My nose itches, but I don't have time for it. Hold on. Okay. Tip of my nose itch. Oh, crap. Okay. Trick gun. Actually, for these guys, I'm going to use the regular gun. Not going to waste ammo on some of the easiest enemies in the game. I'm also immune to poison damage, which is great. It's going to help us a great deal in many, many places. Flip up that table, because why not? We'll go back to our trick gun, which is now in shotgun form. I am going to open this, and it gave us the... Was this a charger? Charge shot. This is a great gun. This is an incredible boss-killing gun. Might not be the best boss-killing gun, obviously, as you might be fully well aware of. There's plenty of very powerful guns in this game. Charge shot, again, like I said last time, for some of the guns in that, for like the hexagon and stuff. Early on, you know, vanilla save file, one of the best. Almost got hit there. Regret everything about it. Oh, you... yeah, I probably deserve that. That's fair. I was gonna argue, but... what would be the purpose? Oh, he wasn't dead. I thought he died. I heard the sound of him dying. Okay, Penta. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Play somewhat decently, please. I got him. Well, this is an interesting situation now, isn't it? Yeah, this is definitely... Wow, okay. Well then, I've found myself in quite the pickle here. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh, wonderful. This is potentially the end of our run. Double jam. Oh my god. This is a ridiculous room. What is this room right now, guys? Oh, Lord! Have mercy! Okay, honestly, I think I might get it for the trick gun. Shop is behind a locked door. Okay. No health on the floor. This is a shrine room. It's the VVV shrine. I have to. I gotta do it 3 times. The VVV shrine, for those that, or the VVV shrine, that's the wrong game, Penta. The V shrine, YV, Young Venus, for those that aren't aware. Young Venus is a character from Nuclear Throne, a game you might be getting familiar with here in the next couple of days, on the channel, of course. Is a character from Nuclear Throne who is known for the ability to summon extra shots. He can occasionally shoot extra shots. And so what you're going to see with my ability here, hopefully, is that I will occasionally be shooting out more bullets. And I'm going to be shooting out a ton more bullets because I paid 3 times. And luckily so, because there is no... Okay, health. That's the most worth it anything's ever been. That's garbage. That's probably the worst gun in the game. Let's go back to our trick gun. That might have been the most clutch secret room. And I could tell it was there far more easily. Good lord. I'm trying to formulate the thoughts here, but my brain is a little frazzled being down to that low HP. But Young Venus, who is the character, it's an Easter egg kind of reference from Nuclear Throne. His ability in Nuclear Throne is that if you use his ability, he can shoot a cluster of shots or extra bullets. Plop plop or pop pop, as you might be knowing it as. And, paying it in 3 times just increases the percentage chance of that actually happening. So, with our charge shot here, I am basically just ensuring, or not, of course, just screw me, god damn, no. Did not want to use my blank there. There's so much of this boss fight left. Yeah, fuck. Actually, everything. Okay, yeah, I don't like the convict. We kind of got shafted a little bit on the weaponry there. I mean, the siren was good, but we got unfinished gun, trick gun, and the blunderbuss, which, you know, are not very good, considering we also threw the Gatling gun fight pretty hard. Let's return to the breach, and the convict is just such a bad character in my eyes. I don't like the convict very much. I'm gonna rag on her as much as I possibly can because it bothers me that I had to play as her. But you know what? It's all good. I don't think I could buy anything in here, but let's check real quick. Rocket power bullets, the RPG. Heart Locket. No, we can't buy any of this stuff yet. So you know what? That's actually going to do it. I know it's a shorter video, considering the last run was 59 minutes, but if I start another run now as the pilot, this could potentially be like an hour and 45-minute video, and I don't feel like doing that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I gotta try to play better. I'm sorry. This was a shitty run. Walking into way too much damage. Way too much damage. I gotta tighten it up a little bit. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the support on the series, and we will be back with more Gungeon soon. Catch you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much.